Ever wondered how your mental health might be influencing your sexual health or vice versa? It's a question that doesn't often surface in our daily conversations, yet holds an intriguing connection. Today, we're delving into this lesser explored territory, the fascinating intersection between mental and sexual health. This link isn't just a hypothetical connection. It's backed by science and can have profound effects on various aspects of our lives. Mental health issues can influence our sexual experiences, while our sexual health can also impact our mental well-being. The two are interconnected in ways that are complex, surprising, and yet utterly human. Throughout this video, we'll be exploring these topics in depth, looking at the evidence, hearing from experts, and understanding the profound implications of this connection. We'll also be discussing how understanding and addressing this link can empower us all. As we dive into this topic, consider how your own mental and sexual health may be intertwined. Experts in both the fields of psychology and sexual health have been studying this connection for years. They've long noticed a correlation, but it's only recently that they've begun to understand the intricate ties that bind our mental and sexual health together. Leading psychologist Dr. Jane Goodall once said, "Our sexual health does not exist in a vacuum. It's deeply tied to our mental well-being." This statement brings to light the complex interplay between our minds and bodies. It suggests that our mental state can directly influence our sexual health and vice versa. In a similar vein, renowned sexual health expert Dr. Richard Simmons asserts, mental health issues can manifest in numerous ways, including our sexual behaviors. This articulates the idea that the state of our mental health can impact our sexual relationships and experiences. But what's the science behind this? Let's delve into the biological aspects. It all comes down to the brain, the control center of both our mental and sexual health. Our mental health is largely influenced by neurotransmitters, chemical messengers that transmit signals throughout our bodies. Similarly, our sexual health is governed by hormones, which are also controlled by our brain. When we're dealing with mental health issues like depression or anxiety, our brain's chemistry can become imbalanced. This imbalance can affect the production and regulation of sex hormones, thus impacting our sexual health. On the flip side, sexual health issues can cause psychological stress, leading to mental health problems. But it's not just about biology. The psychological aspects are equally important. Our sexual experiences can shape our self-perception, self-esteem, and overall mental well-being. Similarly, our mental health can influence our sexual behaviors and experiences. As noted by psychiatrist Dr. Laura Berman, understanding the link between mental and sexual health is crucial. It allows us to approach our well-being holistically, considering both our minds and bodies. In conclusion, the relationship between mental and sexual health is complex and multifaceted, encompassing both biological and psychological aspects. As these experts have revealed, our minds and bodies are more connected than we might realize. Let's delve into how mental health can directly impact your sexual health. Picture this. You're stressed out after a long day at work. Your mind is buzzing with to-do lists and deadlines. In such a state, are you likely to be in the mood for intimacy? Most likely not. This is a simple example of how our mental state can influence our sexual health. Stress is a common factor that can dampen sexual desire and performance. It diverts the body's resources towards dealing with the perceived threat, leaving little energy for other activities, including sexual intimacy. Chronic stress can lead to a sustained decrease in sexual desire, and can even result in physical issues like erectile dysfunction or difficulty achieving orgasm. Next, we have depression, a mental health issue that affects millions worldwide. Depression can cause a significant decrease in sexual desire due to both the emotional symptoms of the condition and the side effects of many antidepressants. It's a cruel irony that the very medications that help lift our mood can also dampen our sexual desire. Anxiety, too, plays a significant role in our sexual health. Performance anxiety in particular can lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy of sexual dysfunction. The more we worry about our performance, the more likely we are to struggle, creating a vicious cycle of anxiety and dissatisfaction. Other mental health issues, such as bipolar disorder and schizophrenia, can also affect sexual health. These conditions can cause fluctuations in sexual desire and performance, and the medications used to treat them can have similar side effects to those of antidepressants. In essence, our mental health and sexual health are intricately connected. The state of our mind can greatly influence our sexual desire, performance, and satisfaction, and vice versa. Our sexual health can also impact our mental state. Mental health issues can create a significant impact on our sexual health, making it crucial to address them. Understanding this connection is the first step towards improving both aspects of our health. We'll explore this further in the next segment. It's not just one-way traffic. Sexual health can also have a profound impact on our mental health. This is a truth that many of us might not consider until we're faced with it. Let's delve into this often overlooked aspect of health and well-being. Imagine driving a car with a flat tire. Sure, you can still move, but it's much harder, right? The journey is uncomfortable, the ride is bumpy, and you're constantly worried about the damage you're causing. This analogy is similar to how sexual health issues can affect our mental health. When problems like sexual dysfunction arise, they can be incredibly distressing. It's not just about the physical discomfort or the impact on one's sexual relationships. These issues can also cause feelings of inadequacy, embarrassment, and even shame. They can shake a person's confidence, leading to anxiety and depression. Sexual dissatisfaction is another issue that can have profound mental health implications. Feeling unfulfilled or disconnected in our sexual relationships can lead to feelings of loneliness, frustration, and sadness. It can make us question our self-worth and attractiveness, which can spiral into a cycle of negative self-talk and self-doubt. And then there's the topic of sexually transmitted diseases. The stigma and fear associated with these diseases can take a heavy toll on a person's mental well-being. The anxiety of waiting for test results, the fear of rejection, and the stress of managing a chronic condition can all contribute to mental health problems. The impact of these sexual health issues on our mental health is not to be underestimated. They can lead to serious conditions like depression, anxiety disorders, and even suicidal thoughts. This is why it's so important to take care of our sexual health and seek help when we're struggling. In a society that often stigmatizes and shames sexual health problems, it can be hard to reach out for help. But it's important to remember that it's okay to seek support. There are many resources available, from therapists to support groups, that can help us navigate these challenges. It's clear that sexual health issues can be just as damaging to our mental health as mental health issues can be to our sexual health. So let's break the silence, let's start the conversation, and let's take care of our sexual health for the sake of our mental health. Understanding this link between mental and sexual health is the first step towards better overall health. It's a relationship that is often overlooked, but it influences our lives in significant ways. When we acknowledge this link, we acknowledge the wholeness of our being. Our mind, body, and spirit are interconnected, and each aspect deserves equal attention. When it comes to our health, there's no room for compartmentalization. Our sexual health and mental health are not separate entities. They coexist and influence each other. And recognizing this fact is the beginning of a journey towards a more holistic understanding of our health. If you're experiencing issues in either area, it's important to seek help. There are professionals who specialize in mental health and sexual health, and they can provide the support and guidance needed. Don't be afraid to reach out. It's a brave step, but it's one worth taking. But seeking help is just one part of the equation. We also need to foster open dialogues about both mental health and sexual health. Ignorance and stigma have kept these topics in the shadows for far too long. By talking openly, we can shed light on these issues, breaking down barriers and misconceptions. We need to normalize these conversations to make it okay to discuss our anxieties, fears, and questions. It's okay to talk about mental health. It's okay to talk about sexual health. And it's more than okay to talk about the link between the two. In our journey towards better health, understanding is power. It's the power to make informed decisions, to seek help when needed, and to engage in meaningful conversations. It's the power to break down the walls of stigma and silence, and to embrace a more comprehensive view of our health. By understanding and addressing the link between mental health and sexual health, we can work towards improving our overall well-being. It's a journey that starts with understanding, continues with action, and ends with a healthier, happier you.